Hi everybody, this is Angie from Tourangie.com, and today we're driving into Princeton, coming over the hill and looking at the courthouse, and then we're going to go down past the courthouse and look at the house that was used as a hospital during the Civil War. So we're going to first talk about a little bit about Pigeon's Roost. It was a Civil War battle, and I'm just reading from wvpublic.org. So here's just some information. The Civil War Battle of Pigeon Roost occurred in Princeton in Mercer County on May 17, 1862. The battle ended a month-long series of engagements in which Union forces under General Jacob Cox aimed to destroy a railroad in Dublin, Virginia, which was defended by Confederates under General Humphrey Marshall. Under the Union General Cox command, there were two officers who would later become president, Rutherford B. Hayes and William McKinley. Several weeks before the battle, the Union had moved advanced guard to the Camp Creek area, and that made the Confederates retreat through Princeton on May 1st, but were burning it as they went. Federal troops moved through the ruins of Princeton, advanced to Petersburg, Virginia, but then fell back to Princeton, where they skirmished with pursuing Confederates on May 16th. As evening fell, the Confederates spread out on the ridge overlooking Princeton, known as Pigeon's Roost. On the morning of the 17th, Union troops were approaching Princeton quite noisily, unaware that Confederates were laying in ambush. The attack left an estimated 18 Union troops killed and 38 wounded. That evening, the Union troops pulled north, ending the campaign to destroy the Dublin Railroad. So that's Pigeon's Roost. It was just a small little battle, but yet it did happen here in Princeton. So that's a little bit of information on that. I have mentioned this in a previous video, but Princeton was named Princeton after the Battle of Princeton during the Revolutionary War, which was in January 3rd, 1777. The Battle of Princeton, that was Princeton, New Jersey, by the way. Now, the general at that battle was Hugh Mercer, and that's why we're known as Mercer County. Okay, settlers first started settling in this area in 1826, and then the county was formed in 1837 when William Smith donated 1.5 acres of land for the county courthouse, which would be in Princeton. There's been 3 courthouses in Princeton. The first one burned in a fire. The second one was tore down so that the third one could be rebuilt. So the first one, I believe, was built in 1860. I was wrong about that date. The original courthouse in Princeton was built in 1874, but was destroyed in 1875 by fire. The second courthouse was built in 1876 and then tore down in 1930, and that was at the time when the new courthouse, which is there today, was built in 1930, 1931. It was designed by architect McNutt, who was famous for designing all kinds of being the architect for all kinds of buildings in Mercer County, especially houses in Bluefield. But then back then the cost of the courthouse to be built was $400,000. So here towards the end of this video, you're going to see me turn around in an insurance company's parking lot, but I'm trying to show you a better picture of the Robert B. McNutt house. It's a historical home down here in Princeton. The original section was built in 1840, and it was a classic I-home configuration with a 2-story, 3-bay main facade, and 1 bay wide. Later additions included a 1-story hip-roofed section and a 2-story L. Anyway, this house served as the Union Army Hospital in the spring of 1862. And then it was also listed in the National Register of Historic Places in 2001. while it was being used as a hospital, it was also the headquarters for some Union troops. And like I had mentioned earlier, Rutherford B. Hayes and William McKinley, future presidents, actually were in this house when it was the headquarters for this troop of Union soldiers. The house is free to visit. It's open Monday through Friday, 9 to 4, so no charge. Just come and take a visit. Alrighty, that's enough of this Princeton video today. This is Angie from Tourangie.com. Come to my website, read my blogs, and make appointments so I can help you plan your next travel adventure. Talk to you later.